PRC, quality service since 1972. Repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
This is the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Monday morning, the 10th of November, and cold is the word. We've got temperatures below freezing in many spots this morning. Even colder air will likely arrive by the weekend ahead. And in between, some rain to deal with. First off, a reminder, this is the week for Storm Alert Extreme. We do this only once a year. This is the annual training program. If you want to learn how to spot severe thunderstorms, if you want to be part of our Skywatcher team, this is it. It's Saturday from 9:30 until 3:30 at the BJCC downtown. There's no cost, no need to register. Just show up. And don't forget, if you come to our training event, you get free admission into the Alabama International Auto Show, which is also going on this weekend down at the BJCC. So once again, Storm Alert Extreme, Saturday, beginning at 9:30 downtown. We hope to see you there. Let's look at some images coming from the Skycam network this morning. These are at 5 o'clock, and it's cold out there. There's a look at Birmingham looking south from the top of the Daniel building. Temperatures are near freezing. Up in Jasper, they've got 31 degrees up there in Walker County. That's the view from the King building. And down in Sumter County, it's awfully close to freezing there. That's the Skycam on the campus of the University of West Alabama. We're showing 33 down there at 5 o'clock. Well, there's our cold trough over the east, and the southern stream looks to be active. Note that disturbance over the Four Corners back in the southwest United States, and we'll see how that all plays out. The model resolution has not been very good, in that the model output has been varying from run to run, but inevitably we will see some rain this week and much colder air again for the weekend ahead. Here's a look at the numbers this morning. You can see that red line, the freeze line, deep down into Alabama and Mississippi, all the way down to Meridian. And again, teens up north. It's very, very cold for November over much of the country. But over the next couple of days, we'll see a warming trend. Now, here's the expected rain across the country for the next 5 days. This is valid through Friday evening, and this is suggesting some pretty decent rainfall amounts here. The totals exceeding 1 inch over much of North Alabama, with potential for 2 inches over the northwestern part of the state. And I think that's probably correct. Exactly when that rain falls, that is up for debate this morning, but we will have a chance for a number of days over the latter part of this week. Now, the severe weather risk, we've talked about the possibility of severe storms at the end of the week. For the moment, the only risk that is defined is on day 2, that is tomorrow. And there is a slight risk of severe weather for southeastern Texas and the far western part of Louisiana. And beyond that, because of the model uncertainty, the guys at SPC have not defined a risk, and that's probably a good thing, because it's kind of hard to nail that thing down right now. This is the 06 ZGFS, valid at noon today. There's your trough over the northeast, and there's your impulse coming out of New Mexico. But we'll be in great shape today, sunny with a high in the middle 60s, rain in advance of that disturbance to the west over a large part of Texas and Oklahoma. Tomorrow for Veterans Day, and again, really tomorrow through Friday, the consistency has been horrible here. But we'll look at this run. This run suggests the better rain tomorrow will be still to the west and to the north, over the far northern part of Alabama up into Tennessee, and then back over Texas, Arkansas, Louisiana, with most of the day being dry. And we'll kind of ride with that idea in the forecast. Wednesday, the model brings in a pretty good slug of rain up into the northern part of the state. This is suggesting the most of the rain will be north of Interstate 20, back down into Mississippi. And on Thursday, the model looks amazingly dry to me. I'm not so sure that's the right solution. It's got very little rain here. A deep surface low over Minneapolis-St. Paul. Now, if this is right, that would lessen any chance of severe weather out here at the end of the week, with a better dynamic so far north. But Friday, look at the trough developing here. This is going to be a cold trough, probably the coldest air so far this season this weekend. Down below that, with that front, we've got a pretty good chance of rain and maybe some thunder. But again, the key thing here, the surface low is very far north, so the chance of a severe weather issue has lessened on Friday, but we'll certainly mention a good chance of rain and maybe some thunder. And look at Saturday the 15th. You talk about a cold trough here. Down below that, the 540 thickness line at midday is down to Birmingham. We got snow flurries back in the wraparound moisture all over the Great Lakes and the Midwest. That's going to be a cold Saturday for football up there. And Sunday, the cold air deepens down in through here. We might have a hard time getting out of the 40s on Sunday with lows well below freezing probably by Monday morning of next week. There's a look at Monday, and the surface high is right on top of us, and I think that'll get most everybody down in the 20s. So for the moment, the weekend looks dry, but very, very chilly and cold. We'll go deeper into the month, 3 more days, the 20th, and look what happens again. That eastern U.S. trough sharpens, and another slug of cold air comes down in here. That looks even colder than this weekend, doesn't it? That might suggest we might have a hard time getting out of the 30s all day if that's right. And then at the end of the forecast on the 25th, the westerlies retreat a little to the north, and that seems that temperatures there will be moderating a bit. And one more note, just wanted to mention that Paloma, the tropical system, is no more. What's left of it is a swirl that's really on the north coast of Cuba. You've got some convection out there, but that's not near the center of Paloma over the Bahamas. And the guys at HPC have stopped issuing advisories, and they've got the thing just meandering and dissipating. So again, after ramping up to a Category 4, Paloma has dissipated over Cuba over the past 24 hours. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 3:30 or so today. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10. Again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.